you've ever bought a home, you know it can be a really overwhelming process. But with just a few key pieces of information and the right team, buying a home can actually be a lot more exciting for you. Andy Mattingly from Forum Credit Union is here to tell us how to do this. Okay, let's start with this team. Who are you saying should be on the team?
Well, two important people, a real estate agent and your mortgage loan originator. Those two people can help you get the right house at the right price that fits your budget.
And finding good ones at that,
yes,
too. So what are some of the
exactly.
actions that people should start having now? And I guess a team usually tells you this before you start the process of
Well,
buying a home.
especially if you're a first-time home buyer, start saving for the down payment, because you might need up to 20%. And then the other thing is make sure your credit report is in good shape, because those are the two things that can slow you down from buying a house if it's your first time.
Let's talk about that 20%. Do you always need that? Because sometimes that can be a huge chunk.
Yeah, fortunately, there are a lot of programs you might be able to get away with as little as 3% down. So you don't have to have 20%. That's why you want to talk to your real estate agent and your mortgage loan originator, because they can figure out which program and how much you're going to need.
Okay, this one seems kind of obvious, and you should have it done, but maybe people have questions about this. Pre-approval for that loan, do you always need that?
Pre-approval is a really good thing, because that tells, especially in today's market where there's a limited supply of homes, and so buyers can be choosy of which, buyers can't be choosy, because sellers are going to pick the buyer that they think can close the loan. A pre-approval that tells them that you can get a loan. A pre-qualification just says, yeah, you can maybe afford it, but the lender hasn't looked at it to make sure you can get a loan.
Is there ever a case so that you wouldn't want to find that out?
No, there's not.
Okay.
You should always get the pre-approval.
Okay, when you're buying for a sale by owner, where you see those signs sometimes, can you use that buyer's agent? What do you need to know about that?
Yeah, you still can use your buyer's agent, but you may just have to negotiate with the seller about who's going to pay the buyer's agent for that. So you just have to do a little negotiation, but you can still use your agent.
Okay, so we've been talking about the down payment. You know the price of the home. What about those closing costs? Because sometimes people don't remember that there are other factors.
Yeah, you're going to need about 3 to 6% of the price of the home, because that covers your escrow and insurance and some of the application fees. So you need to plan for about 3 to 6% more.
Adjustable rate mortgages, does that still a thing?
It can still be a good deal,
Okay,
because you can get a really low rate. If you're planning on selling your home in maybe 5 to 7 years and you get a 7-year ARM, you're going to be out of it before it adjusts, and so you get that really low mortgage payment.
What do you say to those people, to know what they're really getting into with that mortgage?
Well, just to make sure that you're going to get rid of the home before the rate goes up.
How does owning a home, Jen, change what you pay in taxes?
Well, you're probably going to be able to do itemized deductions, because you can take off real estate taxes, mortgage interest, maybe some of the closing costs, and usually that's more than the standard deduction. So you're going to pay a little bit more or pay a little less in taxes, so it's a good deal that way.
Obviously, the team will help you figure this out, but before you even get to the team, it's good to know these things. So how much time would you give yourself in preparing the documents and knowing what money you need and how much money you need? How much time would you tell somebody to do for that?
I would say you probably need between 4 to 6 hours to make sure you have all the documents that you need. And in today's environment, if you want to get closed quickly, you need to respond to your mortgage lender right away so you can keep the process going.
Have that email and that phone
exactly.
nearby. Andy Mattingly, where can people find you?
At forumcu.com.
Thank you so much. All right, and take a